Welcome to the call, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mark, and I'm really excited about the information we're going to share with you over the next few minutes. We're going to take about 15 minutes to do this. It doesn't take long, as you're about to see. We may even have one or two current members share their testimonies with you toward the end of the call. But if you're here for the first time, you certainly want to take out a pen and a piece of paper. You're going to want to jot down a few notes, and then immediately following the call, get in contact with the person who invited you here. They get all your questions answered, and they'll show you how to partner up with us so you too can get an awesome car and take advantage of the benefits we're going to talk about over the next few minutes. So I'd like to welcome you to the webinar. My Car Club is very exciting. It's all about putting you in the driver's seat, ladies and gentlemen. It's about saving money, it's about earning money, and it's about learning all things concerning automotive so you can be a good steward over the cars that you have. So with that, let's go ahead and get right into it. So first question that people might ask is, why Car Club? Why start a car club in the first place? Well, it's important to know that car ownership, ladies and gentlemen, is the second largest purchase that most people will make in their lifetimes. Of course, number one is a home, or you rent, you got to pay rent, everybody got to live somewhere. But the second largest purchase is a car purchase. So the question I have for you is, what if you could cut most of the expense related to owning and operating a car? Because according to the AAA, the average cost of owning and operating a vehicle in 2022 was well over $10,000. That's a lot of money. If you could cut those costs down, ladies and gentlemen, it could effectively put thousands of dollars back in your pockets. All right. And that's what this is all about. This is about lifestyle choices. It's not just about a car. So you may say, well, Mark, what do you mean about that? I'm talking about cash flow. If you didn't have to spend all that money in order to maintain and operate a car, ladies and gentlemen, what could you do with that money? You could use that to improve your lifestyle, maybe pay off your debt, pay your mortgage off, pay off those credit card loans and those student loans, and save potentially thousands of dollars in interest payments. Maybe take that much needed vacation, do those home improvements, start a business, improve your retirement situation, pay for a college fund, or even participate in opportunities that you couldn't before because you didn't have the cash flow. This is what we're talking about tonight. So now let's get to the million-dollar question. How can a company offer quality new cars with the best savings in the marketplace? I want you to think about your gym membership. How many of you have a gym membership? All right, the average gym membership is between $20 and $60 a month in the United States. So why do people join gyms? Well, they want to have access to the latest fitness equipment, and they want to be in a community of other like-minded people who are also interested in fitness and in good health. And so how often do you use your gym membership? Maybe twice a week, maybe 3 times a week? Do you ever go sometime when you don't use your membership at all, but yet you still keep paying that membership fee? Of course. But how about your car? How often do you drive your car, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, this is what we want to talk about. Suppose there was a car club membership that you could participate in that could save you tons of money on your transportation costs. For example, all it would cost is $99 one time in order to join the program, and then your subscription would only be $32 a month. The program also has a very powerful referral program you're about to hear about, and it's going to give you access when you qualify to new and certified pre-owned cars. So we're talking about no car notes, no insurance payments, no repair costs, ladies and gentlemen, no deposits, no financing, and no tax payments. You simply gas up the car and drive it with unlimited miles. This is what we're talking about. You might say, well, Mark, how in the world can a company do that? Well, it's all about innovation. There's always better ways of doing things. This is what makes life better. A good example are these disruptive business models such as Airbnb. Maybe you heard of them. So they're the world's largest provider of accommodations, but they don't own any real estate. Why? Because they give people like you and I, who control our own real estate, the ability to rent it out, and the money comes to us rather than going to those hotel chains or those corporations. And what about Uber, the world's biggest taxi firm that doesn't own a single vehicle? Why? Because it gives people like you and I the ability to use our own cars to make a living rather than the taxi cab owners and the corporations. We're talking about empowering individuals, and this is what makes things better. And that's what you're looking at right here. Now, the traditional way of getting a vehicle is you can pay cash for it. You can finance it. And, we heard on the video earlier that the average financing is like 6 years, but some people are paying even longer than that, up to 9 years. You can lease it, you could rent it, or you could participate in an innovative, disruptive car membership model that can potentially save you thousands of dollars a year in transportation costs while providing you a new car to drive. So let me ask you, which would you prefer, the old model or the new model? Before we go any further, let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a nightmare experience when it comes to getting your car repaired? You took it down there and things really didn't go right at all. Or let me ask you this, have you ever had an accident and maybe you totaled the car, but the insurance company did not give you enough money to replace the car the way it was? And you kind of ask yourself, well, why was I paying all this insurance all this time just to come up short, right? That's because, ladies and gentlemen, there is a better way of doing things, and that's what you're looking at right now. So I'd like to welcome all of you to mycarclub.com. This is a program all about putting you behind the wheels of your dream car. Let's take a close look at it. So I do want to read this brief disclaimer. What is My Car Club? It is a subscription-based club membership with referral incentives. It may require significant effort and dedication to achieve success, and results may vary based on various factors, including your individual effort. Furthermore, the company does not guarantee the success of any individual, nor does the company make any promises or representations about potential earnings or profits. Any earnings or income statements made by the company or any of the affiliates are solely for informational purposes only and are not guarantees of actual earnings. So with that said, let's move on. So this is a membership club and it has some exclusive benefits. This is what you're going to receive. You're going to receive a monthly car magazine talking about all kinds of things about cars, how to save money concerning your transportation. Monthly car newsletters. You're going to receive discounts to car shows. Maybe you like NASCAR or other events that take place around automotive, the car shows. You're going to receive information about detailings, how to best take care of that car, and also tutorial trainings that will teach you various things as well, how you can be a better steward over your car. So this is the beginning of the membership. This will be growing. Other benefits will be coming down the road. And the thing that many people are interested in is the opportunity to get your dream car and also earn residual income. Let's talk about that. So we're talking about driving your dream car for just $32 a month, ladies and gentlemen. It's 29 euro, but that's equivalent to $32 a US. And so this is going to give you the ability, once you qualify, to drive a new car or a certified pre-owned car. It could be EV, it could be gas. So the company takes care of the insurance, it takes care of all the maintenance, the road tax, and it even has breakdown coverage when you're on the road. All you need to do is put fuel in it and drive it. This is what we're talking about tonight. So what does it take to get started? Well, there's a one-time account setup fee of $149, but right now that's discounted by $50 off because the program is in pre-launch right now. So you only pay $99 for that setup fee. And then you pay $32 a month. So when you get started, you pay both of these together. In US dollars, it comes out to about $140 once you include the credit card transaction fee, and you can pay by debit or credit card. You can also pay this by the year, and that's going to save you 1 month. You're going to get 12 months of membership for the price of 11 months. So you're going to save a few dollars when you do that. All right, so let's look about direct commissions, because you can earn commissions here when you refer people to this program. How much do you earn? $50 for every person that you personally refer, ladies and gentlemen. And so here is the goal and here is the strategy. Very, very simple. Everyone, if you want to get the car, you want to personally refer at least 3 people. So we're going to call the first person A, and you're going to earn $50 for that. The second person, we're going to call them B, that's $50. And the third person, that's C, that's $50 as well. So that's $150 that you just earned by simply referring 3 people. And if you do it within the first 30 days, you will earn a $99 fast track bonus. That's $248. So right out of the gate, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You are in profit, and all you did was refer 3 people. So now that we have these 3 individuals, we're going to build 3 teams. All right? Everybody doing the same thing, everybody doing their part, And when they go out and they refer 3, ladies and gentlemen, very shortly, you will have teams of 40 members. All right, we just repeat this process a few times, 3 teams of 40 members. So you're looking for leaders, people who love the program, and we're going to teach you what to do, copy and paste. Just follow our lead. We work as a team to help and empower everyone. So if you've ever done any type of referral marketing before, ladies and gentlemen, you understand that this is not a lot. And so we have people that are really close to qualifying right now, and it's only been 3 weeks since this has been released in the United States. So when you qualify with those 120 people, what does that mean? You get a car of your choice, and it could be electric, it could be EV. So it starts off at $34,000 per car. As I mentioned, electric or EV, it could be certified pre-owned, and then later on we'll show you how to upgrade and get an even more expensive car. All right, so let's talk about the car and let's talk about the residual income. So to get the car, you need 120 members, the way that we explained to you momentarily. And so now, as your community continues to grow, guess what? You can get $1,500 a month in addition to the car. How do you do that? With just 3 personal referrals who grow communities or teams of 100 people each. So A, you have 100 people, B, you have 100 people, and we're going to say that in C, all you have is 40 members. Guess what? That is 240 members, that's $1,500 a month. All right, so you can use that maybe to drive an even better car, or just keep the cash, put the cash in your pocket. By the way, this is a global program, and let's just say, for example, you're in a country where the company cannot get a car to you for various reasons, then you will get $600 a month. Or you're here in the States and you don't want the car, maybe you got plenty of cards. Guess what? You can take $600 a month. That means when you complete tier 2, that's 600 plus 1,500, you're at $2,100 a month, just that fast. Now, as your teams and your community grows and an additional 120, guess what? So does your earnings. You go from $1,500 a month to $4,000 a month with a team of just 360 members. And so at tier 3, you're going to want to add 1 more personal, because remember, you can have 100 team members per referral. So if you had 4 and you had 100 members per team, that would be 400, and you would be able to qualify here because you only need 360. All right. On tier 4, you can add another personal. When you have 480 members, that's $7,000 a month. And on tier 5, when you have 600 members, that's $10,000 a month. And so if you've ever been involved in affiliate marketing before, you know that 600 members is not a lot to be able to generate $10,000 a month. Very, very powerful. And by the way, when you have had the car for at least 5 years, guess what? The car is yours. You get the title. You can sell it, do whatever you want, and the company will give you another car in replace of that one. So very powerful. So now let's talk about the win-win situation that the company has created so that everybody wins, even if you don't get the car. All right, what are we talking about? So once you complete year 2, you've been paying subscriptions during that period. At the end of year 2, you have an option. Your qualification can decrease to 99 members, or you can take an all expense paid vacation, which is worth double of all the monthly payments that you have been paying. All right, so you have that option. Take the vacation or continue on, and you only need 99 members. On year 3, you can take an even better luxury vacation with all expense paid, worth double of all the subscriptions you made during that 3-year period, or you can continue to go for the car and you only need 90 members. On year 4, an even better vacation, only 78 members, and year 5, a vacation for 2, all expenses paid, really exotic, or you only need 60 members. So by staying in for 5 years, your qualification to get the car reduces by 50%. All right, so we're very, very excited about that. And to keep it really simple, if you simply refer just 1 person per month for the whole 5 years, guess what? You would qualify, you would have that car simply by referring 1 person a month. But as I mentioned, we work as a team. We got an awesome strategy. We'll show you how to get plugged in and show you exactly what you can do to accelerate this entire process. Now, because it's so simple, it doesn't take long to go through this, ladies and gentlemen. It's not complicated at all. what you're going to want to do is get in contact with the person who invited you on the call, partner up with us. Man, we're going to work together to help you get their call. We're really, really excited about that. Now, what I want to do right now, I want to bring on one of our team members and one of our leaders on the call just to share a few words as to, how things are going for them and where they are within the program. And that is Gary. And Gary, if you're there, go ahead and say hello to everybody.
How you doing tonight, Mark?
I'm doing great. And how about yourself?
Good, thanks. And thanks everybody for being here tonight, taking the time to listen to the presentation. Mark, that was great. You nailed it in about 18 minutes, less than 18 minutes. People, we don't want to waste anybody's time. We want to get this done. And this first month with this thing has just been phenomenal. I still can't believe how fast this has taken off for us. And, when I first saw this, the first thing I thought of, well, there were two things I thought of, but the first thing was the savings for people. I mean, we're spending close to $14,000 a year on, I added all the stuff up over the last year. And when I thought of the savings with that alone, and then learning that the average family is spending about $1,000 or a little more than $1,000 a month on their vehicles, it's just, the savings alone makes this a no-brainer for anybody who takes a look at it and takes a serious look. I mean, we've literally had close to 500 people register for this just in the first few weeks. And I know that over 300 of them have gone ahead and paid for their memberships and have gotten started with us. So we're really just getting started. We're looking forward to the launch next month. It's just a few weeks from now. And like Mark said, take a serious look at this. If you have questions, we'll be happy to answer them. The owners of this have been more than transparent with us. They answered all of our questions initially before we joined, and they'll be happy to answer your questions in their next meeting that I believe it's on Wednesday. So I don't want to take any more time, but thank everybody for being here, and great job, Mark.
All right, appreciate it. Yep, so we do have a company training tomorrow. That information will be in our Facebook group, and that's for paid members only. So if you're a paid member, the CEO and the managing director will be doing a training tomorrow. And so make sure that you check into the Facebook group for those details, and we look forward to seeing you on that training. We do this webinar again on Thursday, so every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we also have another special training on Friday, and we do a Super Saturday at 1 p.m. In fact, the training tomorrow is at 1 p.m., by the way, 1 p.m. Eastern. And Saturday is also at 1 p.m. Eastern. We have a Super Saturday presentation as well. So plenty of opportunities for you to get the message of what we're doing here in front of your guests. And we also have a lot of strategies and trainings that we do as a group to help you have the success that you and your family deserve. So thank you so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to keep you long. Have a great evening. We'll see you again. And all those members, we'll see you on the training tomorrow. Thank you. And thank you, Gary.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.